Alright, welcome back to another game demo. Today we're going to be checking out Wild West Pioneers. It is an Old West city building game where we are the sheriff. So I decided I would throw on my sheriff hat today, and we're going to be building a town, and we're going to be settlers. Now, before we get into this, I do want to say this demo will be coming out and it will be available on February 23rd through March 2nd during Steam's Next Fest. But the full game will be released later, sometime later this year. If we do notice any bugs or any sort of missing text, any kind of odd things like that, all of that should be resolved for you guys who are wanting to play the demo during Next Fest. Everything should be polished enough and cleaned up and being a lot better, but there should only be some minor issues right now. I'm playing a pre-access demo, something a little different than the demo that is actually currently out now that you guys can play, as well as requesting playtest access if you want to keep up with the game and progress updates and things like that. But I'm gonna shut up and we're gonna start building a little pioneer town here, and we're gonna see what happens. We're gonna see what kind of sheriff I am.
Howdy, partner. What are we doing today?
That's a good question. A veteran of the frontier who has spent a lifetime watching small camps grow into real towns, he believes every settlement deserves a strong foundation and smart leadership. This is his chance to create something that will truly last.
Every pair of hands comes in handy here.
Fearless drifter searching for purpose beyond the horizon. He's driven by ambition and the promise of building something of his own. The wild frontier is where his story truly begins.
Let's get to work. There's no need to waste.
Full of drive and fresh ideas, she refuses to believe the frontier is only for the tough and ruthless. She sees potential in empty land and possibility in every challenge. For her, building a town means building a future on her own terms.
Do you want to live here? Then make
A
yourself
hardened
useful.
pioneer who has led others through the worst the frontier could offer, she trusts her experience more than promises and action more than words. Building a new town is simply the next challenge.
Howdy, partner. What are we doing today?
Don't know if this
Every pair of
affects
hands comes in
anything.
handy here.
This guy seems kind of cool. Let's go with him. I'm gonna go with Krakow, short for Kraken. And we'll continue. Because this guy totally looks like a Krakow. Let's just go with that. I don't know what that means. It just sounded right at the time.
Here begins the story of our pioneers.
Wake up, boss. Look at this place.
What? Oh, this place looks promising indeed. Let's settle here.
Got a nice little watering hole, plenty of land.
Let's look around here first.
Okay. It has been a little bit since I've played a city builder, but I do enjoy a good city builder. And Wild West is, yes, perfect for me. You can use the WASD keys on the keyboard with the mouse. You click that. You can move the camera using WASD with the mouse by hovering the cursor over the edge of the screen in the direction you want to move, or by holding right mouse button and dragging the map. I do like it gives you options. I like that. Zoom in by using the mouse wheel in the appropriate direction. Rotate the camera with Q and E. I will get lost trying to rotate the camera. I'll forget where I'm at. Or by moving the mouse in the appropriate direction while pressing and holding the scroll button. Seems simple enough. I will probably be using the mouse because that feels most natural. Can I bump up their volume just a little bit? Because they're a little quiet. Voice volume. Let's bump that up to bump that up by like 10. I want to be able to hear them a little better when they talk. I like the little quest book too. That's nice. Making sure you get a feel
Presence of
for
water
it.
is very important. Let's make sure we have it nearby.
This view mode, basic view mode, provides a standard view of your settlement, allowing you to manage and build without additional overlays. Water. This mode shows areas with access to water. This helps you place buildings that require it, such as tents in the right I can't speak today. Reading is not my strong suit, and I love to read. This mode shows areas with access to water. This helps you place buildings that require it, such as tents in the right location. Wildlife. In this mode, the settlement is displayed as usual, but wildlife locations are highlighted to help you locate the perfect place to build your hunter's cabin. Okay, so we click that, and then now we have all the different... We can do default view, and we can switch to surface. Okay. So this shows you how far away the water is, like, considered. Okay, so, like, all of this here is within range of the water. You don't have too much space in between that's without water, so that's not so bad. Switch to underground water view mode. Ooh, there's another one.
Let's see
you can
where
see
we
which
can
way they
find
go.
some animals
Okay.
nearby.
So I do like that. So technically you do have some water through here, but that would be for like underground water, but above ground it's only over here.
Great. Now we know where everything is.
Nice. So it just kind of gives you a general idea of, hey, animals are over here, water's here, groundwater's here. Pretty straightforward.
You've inspected the perimeter of your would-be settlement thoroughly, and it looks like it has everything you need. But without a town hall, we can't call this place a town. It's time to settle down and build the heart of our settlement.
Time to
All
build the
right,
town hall. Let's
Let's
go.
not dilly-dally. It's time to settle down.
Brother, all I do is dilly-dally. To open the building panel, click the corresponding button on the bottom bar. I didn't mean to click off of that. Well, it's self-explanatory. At least it felt like it to me from the view. You just get a new little tab down here, click on that, and find the thing you want to go to. But this instance, we want to go to Town Hall. Okay, I can still right-click and move this around. Alright, so Town Hall is like a big area. Okay. It covers a wide area, so I feel like we want to get a hunting area in here. I see we have one up there, and then there's also one down here. If we build our town hall here, we could actually have... We're near groundwater, and we also have 2 hunting areas if we wanted, but do we have enough water? There's a lot on that ridge up there. I could bring this over. And that puts us just in range of 2 wildlife areas, as well as a bit of groundwater and a nice chunk of access to the streams up there as well. So if I build this here, we still have, you can see on the other side of the river up there, I think that would be pretty good. That way we would have access to plenty of food, decent amount of water, because that whole area over there to our right is pretty much highlighted in water. So assuming I'm correct and we want the town hall, that highlighted circle for town hall is where we're going to be able to build, I feel like we kind of want it right about here. Because we can build off to the right, hunt in the lower area, and then we have the whole center area and everything else to kind of build. We could build it just inside the water area here. I don't know if a town hall needs water, but we do have a good stretch over there for water. I'm going to put it down right here, and we're going to call it. So we'll just destroy 12 wood here. But we have plenty of grass. We have all of this water source here that we can build on. We have some here. We have groundwater. So all of our tents and homes could go all the way over here. Anything else we need could be in here. We have space for a hunter's cabin. I think we're fine. I think that's fine.
And so we laid the cornerstone of our new home.
Probably overthought that way too much, but I feel like I picked an okay spot with what we got.
Huh. Your new life starts here. Remember to raise a toast to Old Bill if your town survives a few days.
What level of guidance would you like to have in the game? I need a guide. Guide me every step. We're going to go through the tutorial.
Remember,
This is my first
if you
time
ever
playing
need to
this.
find informations, take a look at the guide in the bottom right corner.
Alright, so we got a little guide down there.
Margaret, where are you? Has anyone seen my wife?
Talk to the distressed man. Okay, so we can click on either the town hall, but we have to click on the little icon
Boss
above.
Lee,
There
have
we go.
you seen my wife? I can't find her anywhere.
I don't think I have.
Have you looked everywhere? Was she with you when we arrived here?
No, she was with the other caravan, looking for another place to settle. They were supposed to send a messenger once they arrive, but so far there hasn't been any news. Please, you need to help me find her. Something bad must have happened to her.
I'll start looking into it, but I need time to figure something out. In the meantime, join the others and start helping them take care of wood.
One more thing. Oh, I see you're busy, and you've got nothing to pay me back. Well, I'll see you on some other day. Vamoose.
Alright.
The
I like the
town
little
hall
dialogue
stands tall and
pop-up
proud,
thing. The art's
but
nice.
we're not done yet. To properly settle down, we need production buildings. Without them, we cannot expand our town. To do that, we need wood, and a lot of it. Storing it in one place nearby the town hall and would-be workshops is key. Nobody wants to haul a bundle of wood back and forth through the whole settlement after all.
That's a good point. I
Gathering
wouldn't
wood
want to do
without
that.
a warehouse is pointless. Let's build it first.
Zoom out. We have plenty of trees over here and everything, but also one of our hunting areas is over here too, if I'm not mistaken. Warehouses store and carry resources between buildings. Each connection requires a specific number of workers to transport all resources from a given building. The further away a building is from the warehouse, the more workers are needed to establish a connection. Each warehouse also has a maximum. Buildings outside of it cannot be handled. Okay.
To reduce
Understandable.
wait times, manage time using the arrows on the left of the top bar or the buttons.
Okay, yeah, we can speed up time management and everything. Okay. Pause management and then just standard day passing by. Okay. Well, I say let's pause it for a second while we look at this. Oh. Clicked off of it there. Does it have to be near the town hall, or does it, like, can I just, like, put it in the woods over here? It has to be blue, though. I might try to put it near the town hall. Surely I can put it here and then have access to all the woods over there. That's what I'm thinking, because that's not too far. Okay. I think the narrator's a little stuck here. It'll happen. Build a warehouse. Oh, I have to click. We are going. Okay. That shows how much time they got left, but if we speed this thing up, we can just
However,
get it
in
done
order
and
for the
then slow the
warehouse
time
and other
down.
buildings to function, they need roads.
Oh! Accidentally clicked off of that. There we go. We can click on that, actually. That brings it back up. Okay, what did I miss on the town hall, then? Going back just a second. Buildings can only be constructed within its radius, so... Okay, so anything in that massive circle is where we can put buildings. Okay, so that's basically all that I missed last time. Okay. You have upgrading, moving, and destroying things. Alright, let's focus on what we have at hand here. Roads for construction, that's what it was. To build a paved road, you must select the Build Road option in the construction panel, then set points after clicking Accept. After clicking Accepting a button, and after clicking Accept button, a road is built. Couple little typos in here, but again, early access and all that, that's going to be fixed for Next Fest. You guys won't have to worry about any of that. When a new building is constructed, a trodden path will appear leading to it. It shows the connection between the building and the rest of the settlement, but has no gameplay impact. So you get just like a visual path, but that's about it. Those don't actually affect anything. Okay. Time in construction mode does not flow. So if we start and then invalid that something is blocking the construction site. Okay, so we need to go down and then over and then up. Okay, I see. What do you mean something is blocking the construction site? What? Because all it wants is a road to the construction site. It actually didn't say to connect it to the town hall. That was my bad. Or wait a minute. Do we have to go? We have to go from that point to that point. Oh. It would seem I have built this backwards. We can work with this, though. It might destroy some trees, though, but there are plenty more trees to be had. I want to go from here. We'll just like kind of connect that up there. That works. You gotta go through the trees a little bit. It'd be fine. We'll clear that out in a minute.
Warehouse to carry these supplies.
Alright, so assigning workers. To assign workers, open the building panel, hover your cursor over it. When a white outline appears around the building, click it with the left mouse button and look at the workforce segment to assign a worker. Click the plus button or the max button. And we have 15 available. I say we assign like 3 for right now.
The closest
Let's do 5 because we can grab all these and then that. So
everything.
I think that'll
Now
work.
it's time for a logger's cabin. The closer to the warehouse, the better.
If the buildings are too far apart, you can always move one of them using button at the top of the building panel.
I like that because didn't that say you could move a building? To move a building, open its panel. Okay, I like that. See, that's one thing that I really enjoy that I had a problem with like some other city builders. Can't think of one off the top of my head, but I like the option of moving buildings because my first choice is not might not always be my preferred choice. I might put my town hall here or my warehouse here, but I may want to move it later rather than destroying it and having to rebuild it. I like that it gives you the option to move it. That's nice. So later on I could move this over, just get rid of these roads, and I don't really lose anything. It's just placing down a road again. I like that. Logger's cabin, workplace for pioneers who harvest logs from trees. So as long as we are close enough, we just have to be in this circle, and that gives us... Okay. Let me get that there, so that way I can pull this up and see what we have to work with. If I put this here, that gives us... Needs to be that blue color. It's gonna give us the most trees, though. We won't be losing that much, and it honestly doesn't say what was the only reason we lost out or displaced animals was because of that. So we just can't build it in the green circle. But if I build it just outside the green circle, we'll lose 72. So basically we'll have 203 if my math is correct if I build this here. Because that didn't really displace anything, and then I can still work further in for the hunter's cabin. So let's speed this up a little bit and get this on the road. We're waiting for workers. What? Are we just waiting for them to come over here, or... Maybe I do need to connect a road. We'll go up, build that, and then we'll connect that to that. That way everything should be connected. How can I add workers to this? Build the logger's cabin near the warehouse, assign... Oh, they're working their way over here. There they go. I was like, did I need to do something? Did I forget a key thing here? It's possible. More likely than you think. And it's still technically night, even though it's a little bit brighter out here. While they're working on that, what's new is outposts. Outposts are buildings responsible for acquiring resources in their basic forms, wood and meat. They have several requirements to operate. They must be within range of a warehouse, have resource to extract, and have workers assigned to them. You have the logger's cabin and the hunter's cabin, so both of those are more or less the same that connect to the warehouse that then goes back to town hall. I gotcha. We have 10 pioneers available. Do I want to hire all 5 of them, or... I should go ahead and hire all 5. They'll work a little faster and we'll get a little more wood. Cool, now we just gotta wait for them to gather some logs. In about 1.5 hours in game time, we should have 3,024 logs. That's not too bad. Okay, I see. So let's speed this up until they gather the 5 logs and we can have another quest going here. Make things
Every day
a
out
little
here
bit speedier.
teaches me something new.
Hey, new level, we have 2 talent points. To use points, click the T button or the character portrait. Ooh, a skill tree.
Wait, I got it. A scout's cabin. Let's build it and send a group of them to look for the lost folk.
Character earns experience by completing key actions in the game, such as completing quests, constructing new buildings, exploring world map, or other actions which develop your settlement. Gaining experience allows your character to level up. Each level grants talent points. The ideas are divided into tiers. Each of them requires the completion of a specific milestone. Once this is done, player gains access to new buildings. Pretty simple. Am I just clicking unlock? Requirement to unlock level up for the first time, so I should be able to just do this. Ah, I see. It works its way down. Ah, okay. I thought you got points and got to put them into here. You do get points, but you have to slowly unlock the tiers as you level up. So this will give us the Scout's Cabin. By unlocking this idea, you can build Scout's Cabin, a building that allows you to create scout expeditions exploring distant lands. We just hold the mouse button to uncover that. And we have a new building.
People say the older you get, the wiser you become. But out here, the more you experience, the more knowledgeable you get. As you can see, each milestone reshapes this town and unlocks new ways to build it. As your settlement grows, fresh ideas appear before you.
We gotta build the Scout's Cabin, create an expedition, and find the lost people.
New ideas on the table. A scout's cabin. Time to get one built.
I'm guessing this just has to be near the town hall. That's blocked by warehouse and town hall. I could. Oh yeah, I see that now. Yeah, they would. I would have to put it like right here if I wanted them to be close. But to be honest, oh wait a minute, I can snap them to the road just like that. I love how they turn like that. That's awesome. So yeah, I can just put that there. I was like, wait a minute, they rotated? I'll rotate. It does it on its own. And we will speed up this thing so that way we can get some workers over here to start working on that and get that built. And we can send out an expedition. And that, since that's close to the road, I shouldn't need to connect it. It should technically be connected. This expedition group is responsible for discovering and exploring locations. Cost $20 and 5 members. Lucky for me, I have 5 members who aren't really doing much of anything because I have 15 total, 5 here and 5 here. We could send 5 out. Alright, well, it's the next thing on the list. Let's go. Whoa.
Scouts are
I wasn't
ready.
expecting that to change like that.
Let's send them to the nearest site. Glenn's family might be out there.
That looks cool. I like how the map changes like that. Explore Deaf Woodland in search of the lost. Bring the lost to the settlement. New people, let's go. Go get them, boys. Now, do I need to stay in here, or... It's not going to take that long. I could just speed things up and then just send them right over there. Look at them zoom. Dense thickets cover quite a large area. Maybe this is where the rest of our expedition got lost. It's worth checking out. Let's explore.
We found a pretty interesting place. In locations like this, we should look around to see what we can take with us, who we can talk to, or maybe discover some secrets. Start looking for elements you can interact with. For example, these groups over there, shall we?
Complete all interactions available. So it's like a little mini game. Alright, a game within a game. Lost residents. See, they didn't abandon us. It's time to go home. People are tired from the long and uncertain journey, but now they greet you with smiles and sighs of relief. The woman you just heard, who is approaching you, is Glenn's missing wife. What
Boss,
happened?
I can't believe it's really you. We lost the trail and couldn't find our way back to you.
Your husband is worried sick for you. Thank goodness, all of you are all right. We searched every trail on our way. You picked quite a rough spot to settle.
We got turned around. Every tree looked the same, and we kept walking in circles. Eventually, we couldn't find a way back.
Well, I'm just glad we found you in the end. Pack up your people. Let's get you all home.
Oh, boss.
Let's
you
go.
Found us. It's time to go home. There's no point wasting time.
Click to return to world map, and then okay, so I see. That would make sense. So now that we found them, now we just do we need to explore here? I feel like we've already done that. So Dust Creek is where we're at. So send scouts. Right?
Glenn, my love, I'm back!
I see.
I can't believe we're finally back. It felt like forever.
Margaret? Margaret! Oh, boss, I don't even have words. Thank you for bringing them home, for bringing her home.
Oh, Glenn, how I missed your face. I was so scared we'd never find our way back to you.
Me too. Me too. Let's never get separated again.
You don't need words. I'm just glad everyone's safe. Now that we're all together, let's get some roofs over our heads.
Oh,
If we
cutscene.
want to build a place to settle down here, we need a roof over our heads.
Exactly. Without a few houses, you can't even call it a settlement.
The lost part of the caravan is back. The settlement is finally whole again. As reunited families embrace, one issue still remains. We still don't have places to sleep. We need to build tents quickly and provide warm shelters so everyone can rest and recover. Remember?
All right, we got to build
folks
some
need
tents
water.
for everyone now that we
Set
got
up those tents nearby. Your settlers will thank you.
some more people. I think we gained like 5 more because the 5 scouts came back, and now we have 10 out of 20. The other 10 are spread between the logging camp and the warehouse. When homelessness occurs, it is shown in the upper right corner of the screen. If residents do not have more than 24 hours, have a house more than 24 hours, the satisfaction of the settlement is decreased by 10, and residents without a house will begin to leave the settlement. Homelessness can be fought by building households for pioneers. 1 tent can accommodate 5 pioneers. That's a big tent. Upgrading a tent will allow you to have more residents in it. Benefits. Every pioneer living in a tent pays taxes in the form of money every day. In addition, by taking care of residents in tents or houses, you can increase satisfaction, which allows you to attract new residents. Okay. Tent. And we built near water, so that should be easy to just put them over on this side. Let me zoom out. Should have a nice clearing all right here to put houses in. I should need like 2 tents. And then, yes, I can rotate with Q and E. Not me completely forgetting about that. I'm going to rotate them so I can put them here. Maybe I can put like 1 here and then like 1 over here, like facing each other, and have a street down the middle. Yeah, we don't have a food shop, but we have access to water. So, tent. Put another one right there. And let's connect a road up to them. I would like that to curve a little bit more. Nothing stopping me from doing this, I don't think. That works. More or less what I wanted. Oh, we gotta build 4. That's 2. We're gonna need more logs. Got enough workers going over here? Let's skip the night. And I'm wondering if that'll go back to just standard speed. Once we get to day. Yes, it will. Alright, we have 2 tents. We gotta do 2 more, and we are currently making logs. We only get those during the day, which makes sense. Need to wait for them to grab a few more logs. Speed this up just a little bit. Just to get that, and then that should be enough for... We only have 7 out of 10. Okay. That should have been 10. I'm going to leave it on the 2nd speed rather than full speed. I have 12 out of 10, so... Yeah, okay, so we will need another, like, side street, but rather than doing that, that's blocked by the tent. It's going to come down just a little bit, and we can put 1 right there. It's a good spot there. And then we need a few more logs, so let's speed this up again. I can just hover over this, and I should be able to see when we have enough. It'll also highlight when we have enough. There we go. Back down a bit, and then get that turned around. I was gonna have them facing, but now seeing as how small the road is, and I can't do that without doing 2 streets, not a problem, but I'm just gonna put them all this way. What is that? I need to connect a road really quick. Everyone gets to be neighbors. And then monitor construction on this. And
Yeehaw!
done.
Finally a place to rest my bones and dream of taming this wild land.
Nice. And a little
We still
residential
have
area
food
coming up
reserves,
nice over here.
But until it reaches the settlers through the stores, the city remains hungry. Grocery stores provide food rations for workers once a day. Without them, people are unwilling to work. Plates must be full and stomachs must be full for our city to thrive.
Alright, now
Settlers
we get
need
to the
daily
store.
sustenance. Build a food shop so work can continue.
When hunger occurs, it is shown in the upper right corner of the screen. Long-term hunger for pioneers will cause a loss of satisfaction. To produce the rations needed to feed the pioneers, meat is needed. Meat can be provided by a hunter's cabin workers. Hunter's cabin workers obtain meat from the wild animals. The butcher workers prepare rations for pioneers. 1 unit of meat is needed for 2 rations. Well, we have plenty of meat, judging by the one thing we have over here, so I think we'll be alright. I'm going to start with the lower right before I start with the upper one near the logging area. I don't want to go there just yet, because I know that is going to delete a few trees from the area, but I don't think, because seeing they're not actually cutting the trees down, it's just how many you have access to. So I don't want to deplete any more than I have to over in that area for the moment. So we need to provide food, discover the idea for food shop in the development tree, and build a food shop within range of the warehouse and the tents. So food shop can probably go right here, I'm thinking. I like the little green area that I unintentionally left here. Ah yes, new area, and this should give us the space for... I know we're gonna need all of this, but for right now we need the food shop in the development tree, so I want to make sure we get that because we only have 1 talent point, and if I spent it on something like this and we can't progress, that would be a little bad, so we need the food shop. Now we just have to build that and work on getting some more character talent points, and then we'll be able to get the sawmill and the well next, I have a feeling. And well, I might put over here. It's kind of central to the area. Slow that down just a little bit. Build food shop within range of warehouse and tents. Alright, so we just got to build the thing now. Alright. Ooh, we need more logs, so we're going to have to wait until daytime. Just gonna let this go at full speed for a minute until we go to daytime, because we are gonna need more logs, which eventually we're probably gonna need to put a second logger cabin somewhere around here, maybe another warehouse on the side here, and then that way we can go a little bit further out and not worry so much about the wildlife, maybe? Yeah, I'm aware people need food. I need logs in order to give them food. You have a request. Yes, what is it? One of the 5 whims that, if fulfilled, may increase the household satisfaction. What have you got?
I dream of a small decoration by the door to make the house more personal and warm.
Well, I would love to do that for you, but at the moment we kind of need food, or the decorations ain't gonna do much. But you know, I'll do what I can. Let's keep things around the house. Let's not pry. Just give them something to make them happy. What can I give them? The house must have any item nearby. I don't have any items at the moment. What do y'all want? Dislikes empty spaces and expect you to beautify the surroundings. Well, look, I'm working on it. I'm working on it. Oh, I do have decorations. Okay. Oh, that's tiny. I wasn't ready for that. I gotta zoom all the way in. I was like, where is it? That's food shop. Where did I just see decorations? Where did I just see that? Here in the middle. Put you a little scarecrow right there. How about that? Did that satisfy y'all's needs too, or do y'all also beautify the surroundings, decorations, structures, white fence? Yeah, I could build a white fence and like kind of make like a little... We're gonna make an HOA. I wonder if this costs wood. The funny thing is that works for right now. I'm going to leave just one fence at the moment. Just in case, because I do kind of need to get the food shop going, and I don't want to spend all this time putting fences and stuff when we kind of have a hunger problem going on right now. Hey, we need more logs. Hey. Almost there. Almost there. Y'all just got to work a little bit more, and then we'll have the food rations, I promise. Alright. So I need a road out a little bit so that way, because this is going to have to actually sit over here to cover everyone. So that works, actually. I can put that right there, because all of this stuff can be moved, so I'm not too worried about that. So I can just put a road from here. I can kind of make like a little crossroads right here. You can either go down to the store, or yeah, you can either go here to the store, or come up here to the houses. All right, workers are going. What kind of time we looking at? Let's make that a little bit faster. All right, and we got a shop.
It might be the hunger speaking, but I haven't eaten.
I'm just gonna go ahead and do 5. We'll throw max in there. Not max as in the person, but max as in the amount of people we can put.
You're still alive, and you have a chance to repay me. Let's talk about it at Town Hall.
Oh no, Bill is back in town. What does he want?
There you go, partner. Looks like you're doing pretty well.
Bill, you always know how to enter in style. What can I do for you?
Don't pretend you don't know why I'm here. I gave you money. I gave you people. I gave you a chance. And now, it's time to repay the debt.
Is this man the Grim Reaper? That's the vibe I'm getting.
And that's what's going to happen, Bill. You've invested in this city, and I am making it grow. A little patience, and you'll see.
I'm not interested in your stories of progress. I invested in this town, and now I'd like to resolve this in kind.
Understood. You will get the gold. If that's all, then vamoose. We have a lot of work ahead of us.
We just got a market and you want food?
True, but never mind. People like us wouldn't stay in one place for too long anyway, right? Let's gather our scouts and send them out to find that gold. Then we'll pay off what we owe, and the rest is ours. So it's time to join the gold rush.
I know I said you want food, but what I meant to say was we just got food and a market, and you want gold? We haven't got that far yet. Chill, bro. Like the 100 gold bars and bring it to Dust Creek. We're gonna get there eventually. And what are these little dirt paths?
Keep the satisfaction in your settlement high for more folks to come.
This is a leader who not only...
People have a roof over their heads and food on the table, but they want more. Fulfill a few of their whims, and they will become happier.
Yeah, we've gone over that a little bit. When whim becomes available at home, an exclamation mark appears above the house. We can then accept whim in this house. It will not have any more whims until we fulfill the current ones and all base needs. When whim becomes available at home, same thing, yeah. That's how you unlock them and fulfill them. Okay.
Under such leadership, soon there will be not just a few houses here, but an entire town.